We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
The definition of prison. A building in which people are legally held as a punishment for a crime they have committed or while awaited trial. In this video, I will be attempting to create an inescapable prison in Minecraft, so I present to you AR's Vault. Stage number 1, the plan. Alright, so I made a quick recap about what my thought process of making this prison was, so here it is. Okay, so I completely stole the design from Canadian. It works by pushing the blocks around the prisoner before they can break them, and it works the same way for the floor as well. In Scene 7's video, he tried to use this design, but it didn't work because he did not use alternating blocks. Otherwise, it'll just carry over the damage you did when you're trying to break the blocks. So a huge shout out to Canadian. If you aren't subbed to him, do it now because I said so. For the protection of the cell, I just placed a few pieces of obsidian and lava, and it kind of worked out, so that was pretty easy. So shout out to me for coming up with that big brain idea. And also make sure to sub. Alright, so as you can see, I have finished the entire security part of the prison, and now it's actually time to get into the good part, the actual cell that the inmates are going to be staying in. In the original video of this guy building a prison, his original idea was to do a piston feed tape. So when you're breaking stuff, it would move the block so you couldn't break it anymore. But since it was the same block, when you moved it over, it kept the progress of you breaking the last one. So it was actually not a good design because you could just break the blocks easily. But if you alternate the blocks, since they are a different, item, it actually doesn't carry over the progress of breaking the block before that. So it can actually work. And this is actually a way better design than the cobblestone generator one that he came up with. So that's the one I'm going to be using for this prison. So basically, here's the idea. So you sleep in this bed and you respawn on one of these trap doors. And then I'm going to connect a clock to these, so when you spawn into it, it falls and you fall down into the prison cell. So that's the design I'm going to try to do. So what we're going to be using is a piston feed tape, which is where that you put a bunch of blocks and you put pistons and the blocks go in a full circle from the pistons. It's pretty hard to explain, but it is self-explanatory once I finish building it. So I'm going to build this out of some ancient debris and blocks of netherite because they're the strongest blocks that can be moved by pistons. So why we're extending this far is so that you can't break the stuff over there. So you can just simply test that by going in survival mode and seeing if you can reach the blocks up there. So in this case, we cannot except for the ones over there. So we're gonna fix that real quick. So we're gonna go one more block down so you cannot reach those. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it in survival mode one more time. Cannot break any of those blocks. So now we can start working on the piston feed tape. So now we're going to get some normal pistons. And this next step is very important. So on these sides, the edges that don't have a corner, you want to place these one block out. And the ones that do have a corner, you want to place them. And the ones that do have a corner, you want to place them against them, just like this piston right here. Alright, so now comes the difficult part. We're going to have to construct a clock so now we're going to have to power all these pistons. So this is going to be an actual easy step, so all you need is any type of slabs. I use instant slabs because they're actually pretty strong. And you can just go along here and power all of these. Alright, so I got all the pistons powered up. So now I'm going to do the hard part and I'm going to connect them all to a clock. So this corner and the corner on the other side, this one will be powered at the same time. Push them over here, then this one and this one will be powered and push the corner piece. So it's pretty complicated, so wish me luck, and I'm just going to hope that this works, and if it does, I'm going to be very happy. Alright, so basically I'm on a copy of the world, and I've done all this janky redstone. I mean, it looks absolutely disgusting, but I'm just going to say it should work. So yeah, I'm going to test it out. So here's the clock right here. So now it should work. Well, okay, so messed up just a slight bit. Alright, take two. Take two, beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, we got ourselves in an inescapable prison. So yeah, it is working like perfectly good. And it's like insanely laggy, but it's moving. So I'm not sure if it's working 100% good right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna turn this off. And maybe we can make it a bit slower by adding these. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make another copy of the world, and then I'm gonna make the changes that I did. Because as you can see right here, something happened and it glitched out. So I'm just gonna fix it up, and I'll see you then. Alright, take 3, I think it is now. We're gonna be trying this one more time to see if we can actually get the piston feed tape going. So I added more ticks to this, so it's a slower clock, and it should work now. So let's see. It is indeed working. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna make another copy of the world. Save this clock, but fix the glitch that was going on over there. So yeah, see you then. Alright, take like 5 million. So let's go. Everything should work. I fixed that. And the thing over there, everything's in good order. So it should work now. Alright, so I'm gonna call that a success. And now we have to, oh god, we have to do the bottom part now. It's not over just yet. Alright, so for the bottom, we're just gonna get the same treatment. Alright, so I finished building the bottom part of the cell and it worked perfectly good. But for some reason I didn't record it, so here's me testing out that it's actually inescapable. So yeah, let's get to stage 3. Stage 3, getting inside. Stage 4, the challenge. Alright, so I challenge you guys, my viewers, to see how fast you can escape from my prison. All you gotta do is post a video of you explaining your escape plan. But there's a couple rules. You have to be by yourself and have no items to escape. All you gotta use is use the hashtag EscapedAirsVault in your video, and I will choose the fastest one, put it in a new video, and you will also have the bragging rights of being the coolest being in the world. Anyways, that's me signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I just want to let you know, peace.